To decide on our genre, we researched into dystopian films and different hybrid genres that have been used previously. We decided to use the idea of a post-apocalyptic film, and this is where the concept of our gender war came from. This also inspired our title, as the idea of the population becoming too great for the world sparked the name Overcapacity. We used Studio Canal as one of our distribution and production companies, as this is a recognised company that will convince more people to watch our trailer and potentially go and see the film in the future. We also invented our own distribution companies, NDF and Barner Brothers, as we wanted to create indie distribution companies for our indie film rather than using an unrealistic distribution company such as Warner Brothers. After we had discussed what characters we needed in our trailer, we had to decide on what we wanted each character to wear. We wanted all the newsreaders to be dressed in smart, sophisticated clothing to make them seem as if they were important enough to speak on behalf of each gender. Both characters wore plain black, as this would mean that nothing that they are wearing could deter from what they were saying. We initially wanted our female survivor to wear dirty, ragged clothing to show the audience that they were survivors of the gender war that we were struggling to survive. However, when it came to filming, due to poor weather conditions, this was not the case, and the survivor had to cover her ragged clothing with a coat. Another costume issue we had was our scientist, as he was supposed to be wearing a lab coat, but due to a limited time span in which the office was accessible, a normal t-shirt had to be used. We used lots of jump cuts and fast-paced shots in our trailer to make sure that the narrative was fast enough to look thrilling and exciting, but slow enough to make sure that the narrative is accessible for the participating audiences. We added transitions onto the ends of our clips to make the trailer flow properly and guarantee that the trailer does not look amateur. We made small changes to some clips with regards to special effects. The main changes that we made were to speed up or slow down some clips. For example, we sped up the fight scene to make it look more realistic and make the punches look more powerful, as it looked weak before we sped it up. We slowed down the science lab clips with the water dripping to make these scenes look more postmodern.